Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the Antigravity Crashpad. There is a definite bug going on. Every time I reload the game, my rocket stops moving. So I'm not sure what that's about, but we have done a great job. This is how much scouting Camille got done. But every time I, stop the game and go do something else and reload the game, the rocket stopped. That's fine. I am slowly pumping out this water. And I have been diligently just starting to core out the entire map. I got that plugged in. I still got to dig out that area. But it is time to grab some rocket pilots and head over here. Let's name these rocket pads. So, crap. Let's go with something unique and interesting like left. And I don't know why it disables them when you do this. But now I get to do enable. Okay, perfect. So now I can send my rockets over and I can get the living quarters one on this side, the oxygen one on that one, and the food in the middle. Who do I want? So I want the living quarters to be first. And this one gets 2 dupes, so this... Yep. And actually, that is a good question. Have they broken... And where's Nails? Nails, and we will bring Liam. And you enable... No. Okay, and over here, change crew, eye twitch. To there. So I know after one update, it completely broke selecting platforms, so that will be interesting whether or not that happens here. And Rudy. All right, synchronized rocket launches. Let's see what happens. Okay, you need to, right, unzip suit and deliver suit. Second rocket is off. Third rocket is off. Look at them go. All right, you're fine. Is that a worn suit? Why won't you deliver? Like the... Oh, that's why. Really? Why won't they deliver a suit? There are suits in here. Maybe they're all just sleeping. Whatever. You unzip your suit. And you unzip your suit. Oh. What? You're in space. What about this one? That one's fine. And that one's fine. Weird. Oh, and unreachable food. So many things to deal with. You know what? Everybody can eat berry sludge now. I've got a crap ton of it. Usually I turn it off so that I can store some up. But if they want to eat it, they can eat it. Oh, and you also might have unreachable food because No, you have a fridge. I don't know. We'll see if this works. This might have been a bad idea. And while those are flying, this is down to 350. So I'm going to turn off the top set. Temperature-wise, this is keeping up with just polluted water. Oh yeah, probably have the rest of the dupes down here just digging stuff up. Let's see what this is. I'm attempting to keep as much abyssite as I can. For no other reason than I just felt like it on this playthrough. I need to keep that tile. So we'll come up, we'll dig that out. I think I looked at that already, it's a carbon dioxide vent. But we're just gonna start cracking things open and see what we find. In fact, let's just head... Yeah, there's no good way into that one. We'll come straight down. The rockets are inbound. Let's see how they land. Yeah. So far, so good. And this one should land first, because Nails is the better pilot. Okay, and you are open to anybody, and you are not controlled. Okay, and the other ones are about 80 seconds out, and then that should bring the food. These guys had a little fridge, and because there was two of them, there was a couple of things that bury sludge in there, but I don't think I put in enough. Okay, why are they idle? Oh, that's not them. That's people in my other rockets. And the food rocket is just about landed. View interior, you should be not controlled. Yeah, and you got all of the food, and you need to put on a suit. Hi, Twitch. Warn. Well, if you don't put on your suit... whatever. So now I'm short a suit. So you need to deliver. You say rocket fuel? Oh no, you landed. Okay. I'm like, there was more than enough range on this rocket. Okay, I need to get out of there. That seems to be working again. Alright, so now I just need the oxygen rocket to land and then put in some piping. And there it is. And you, of course, didn't put on your suit. Ruby, come back and put on your suit. Dumb dupes. Okay, but now we've got oxygen coming out of here, and I can even pull out the hydrogen if I need more power. And that does that. And you have the big liquid tank. Which rocket is this? Sputnik. Yeah, so I need to connect a pipe to there, and then I can feed all of my other rockets with water. But I don't want to hook that pipe up ever. Oh, I need a ladder. Okay. We will get there. Oh, my dupes are already digging way too darn quick. Pick that up. And my main concern is radiation. Inside the rockets... Actually, we can check this. Okay, so they have fixed the dupes and suits can wash their hands. So increased priority on that. And you will probably... You are getting 2 pipes worth. Okay, I'll let that oxygen fill up, then we can launch the telescope again. And to help with radiation, this fridge has rad pills in it. So, hopefully that will help. Alright, we've worn out a suit. And looks like we are making suits. So yeah, we've got our mess hall, rec room. All of them have washrooms, so they can go to the bathroom in whatever one they want. A couple of scalded dupes from the rocket exhaust. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. But yeah, let's dig this son of a out. And it's about time to send this off again. Yeah, let's come straight that way. Yeah, range of freaking 30 is monstrous. Actually, make sure you have food. Oh yeah, they're reloading that. Perfect. And they're off and they can all chat on telephones. Even on other worlds, they can somehow build themselves into a block they are building. I'm just working on pushing everything over onto the bottom. There's tungsten volcanoes. And there's 2 vents right here next to each other. 3 vents. Wow. I'm betting that's a couple of carbon dioxide or chlorine vents. In order to do the temporal tear, you do need enough mini pods. So, right there seems like a good enough place for a mini pod. So far, the dupes seem to be signing themselves correctly. Oh, I forgot to bring the decorator. I took this out to build that pipe. Oh, that reminds me I can probably do that. Yeah, and now we are supplying water to all of the other rockets. I mean, the main one is obviously this, but they've got 9 tons worth before the oxygen system runs out. And because we've stored up 9 tons of oxygen, even if this doesn't run super efficiently, there's still plenty coming out. So far I like it. We'll keep an eye on their radiation levels. Ooh, this we can activate and inspect. Oh, we found another tungsten volcano. And then back here at the main base, there's I guess it's a carbon dioxide vent. I just haven't seen it yet. And we'll see whatever else we find. But yeah, we are digging through this right quick. And in an effort to help with the radiation when they're underneath, I'll put in some solid tiles. It'll also help the rocket exhaust not cook everything, considering I had to come way down deep into the background. But we got the expected chlorine vent. I don't know what that one is. It's another carbon dioxide vent. Okay. I guess I could use that for feeding some sort of food here if I felt like it. Now, I was a bit worried about the batteries, but they seem to be holding up. I mean, this is the food rocket, so this one has the most phones and an exosuit forge. But even its battery is nearly full. And then I put 2 batteries over here so I could wire them all together. And this one's being charged up by the hydrogen. So far, I am liking this setup. Let's prioritize this stuff up here. Radiation seems to be doing okay. And now we get to dig out the next section. What's my pilot doing? Almost in range of the telescope. And because I am over here, and there happens to be a convenient tungsten volcano that's not covered in magma, and I brought my operator, I'm also going to toss a tamer on this real quick, and we will see, you know, I don't really need the tungsten, but it can just sit here and pump it out as often as it wants to. Oh, this will definitely take a bit of doing. But I bought plenty of thermium and plenty of steel. As long as my dupes don't build themselves into a corner. Camille over here has gotten to the edge, so I think from there, that should get them that tile, and then I can just have them start scooting across. I want to try and get in orbit of all the planets as I'm going by them. Alright, let's increase the priority on that. I'm just seeing my dupe getting stuck. Now this is coming along nicely. I'm going to use this filter to filter out anything in here that isn't steam. So hopefully I can get all the air cleaned out. And there was a nice layer of water, which will hopefully keep the polluted oxygen down until all of this boils. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but everything in here is made out of thermium. So I'll send a green signal if below. Say 135. Okay, now someone should start coming running on the wheel here shortly. Then I can start to pump water in. There we go. Oh, good. And the battery's hooked up. Nice. Now, the pliers mod works again, so we can do this. Yep, and that is already enough water. Alright, and now we can hook up the RoboMiner, and that way if any of this polluted anything turns into dirt, that should be able to deal with it as long as it itself doesn't get entombed. Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, you're just cruising right along. Look at that. Oh yeah, you definitely don't need to run. I think you're above 50. Oh. I'm a dumbass. Well, this is why we test these things. Let's fix that. Alright, the dupes have rebuilt the automation wire. It's now going to the right place. And now we'll wait for this to go off and see how much steam we get. Well, it looks like we are getting ready for an eruption. That is quite a bit of tungsten. Looks like... Oh, because there's one blob of chlorine. That's what's messing up the water. I was like, I don't think that water flashed into steam, and it might have, but it just moved out of the way, that one little bit of chlorine. But now that's popped up, so they should be able to get all cleaned out. And with that, I can start... Yeah, we can hook that up, and I'm just going to go down one at a time. Basically just want to do like the top bit and work through material and leave tungsten for last. Oh, we just got down to a vacuum. Yeah, now we just gotta wait for the sweeper to sweep up as much stuff as possible. And as I get rid of more and more material, then the tungsten can heat this water up faster. Yeah, it picked up a bit of bleach stone. To be expected. I'm also saving raw material for last. Just because that's going to be one of the big ones. There's not quite enough power from one wheel. Yeah, I'm probably going to put a second wheel on there, because this is not going to turn into steam anytime soon. Second wheel is in, and we are down to raw material. So this is obviously going to take the longest, but the pump will clean it all up, and I can come over here and dig out this whole side. Well, that is essentially the base dug out. Let's have a look at the tree. Ah, so there's been a puff in there, and so we got some resin. Not that it really matters. If I get my dupes from being eaten. Of course not. Well, we might have to build some triage. Oh, you are stuck. That's a problem. The tree. We might need 2. Get out of there. Alright, and nails. Yeah, have a rest, dumbasses. And my pilot's just absolutely cruising. What are we down to? 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, I still got one more. I can go to there. I mean, that means it's only going to take, what is that, 3 flights? 1 for there, 2 for there, and 3 to finish it off? That's just awesome. Well, I think I am on to my last bit of rock. Looks like about 3 tons of igneous rock left. Once that's done, I don't want my dupes to leave until this all turns to steam. I'm worried about the amount of polluted water. The steam pressure might be too high in there. So if I need to siphon some steam off, I need to know before they leave. Otherwise, this is all nice and dug out. In fact, let's just crank all that open. And that'll stop them from running through the tree. Oh, I dumped all the resin down here. We might have some mopping in our future. Well, that top water layer is starting to turn into steam. I've got the pump turned off. And I'm not picking up the tungsten on purpose because I wanted to exchange the heat with the polluted water. Alright, and this is going to be a bit of cheating. Let's just analyze it so we know what's in there. I think one of my dupes probably could have analyzed it, but whatever. I just want to see when it's going to go dormant. Oh, 53 cycles. So this is going to run for a while. Yeah, we start sending you back. Great work. Oh, I'm still in debug mode. Turn that off. Yeah, I don't really want anybody. Yes, I mean, these dupes are... I've cored out this entire area. There's going to be a bunch of polluted oxygen and other stuff I don't care about. I just want to wait for this to become steam. And then I'll get them out of here. But you guys don't need to sit around and wait for that. It's going to be boring. So, thank you all very much for watching. This whole system worked out quite well. We used up a few tons of water, but oxygen-wise, we are good. Yeah, I like it. I'll probably use that on the next few planets. So I hope you all just have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.